How Star Wars helped me find my dad. And yes, his name is Luke. So, this sounds like complete BS, but I swear on the Force, it's 100% real. Growing up, I never knew my dad. My mom always dodged the topic. Whenever I asked, she just said, he wasn't ready. That was it. No name, no photos. It was like he was a ghost. And yeah, that messed me up a bit. I used to imagine he was some badass spy, or an astronaut, or dead. I just needed something. Anyway, I grew up nerdy. Like very nerdy. Star Wars was my life. I memorized every line from the originals, read all the expanded universe books, owned 5 lightsabers. I even used to tell people my name, Ben, was short for Ben Kenobi. It's not. It's Benjamin. But let me dream. Cut to last year. I was 22, living in a tiny apartment, working nights at a tech support job, just floating through life. One weekend, I went to a retro movie screening of The Empire Strikes Back. They were doing a costume contest, trivia, the whole deal. I went alone, dressed as Luke from Return of the Jedi, black outfit, green saber, the whole look. So I'm standing in line for popcorn, and the guy in front of me turns around and goes, "Nice outfit. You nailed the glove." I smile. He's maybe mid-40s, wearing a Rebel pilot jacket. We start nerding out about lightsaber forms, and then I mention I've seen Empire like 50 times because it was the first movie I remember watching with my mom. He pauses, then says, kind of weirdly, "That's funny. I saw that movie with a woman named Rachel once. She had a baby back then, little boy. I remember he cried when Yoda died." Now, my mom's name is Rachel. And yes, I did cry when Yoda died. It's kind of a family joke. I laugh awkwardly and ask, "Wait, what year was that?" Like, he says 2002. That's when I stopped laughing. Long story short, we end up getting coffee after the movie. We talk. We really talk. I ask him more about this Rachel. He describes my mom. Exactly. Same eyes, same sarcastic sense of humor. And then I ask the question that's been sitting in my gut since he mentioned her. "What's your name?" He says, "Luke." I swear to God, I laughed so hard I almost cried. Then I did cry. I told him everything. How I never knew who my dad was. How my mom never talked about it. How I got obsessed with Star Wars as a kid because I always wished my dad would turn out to be some long-lost hero. And here he was. "Luke, we did a DNA test to be sure. 99.9% match. He told me he and my mom had a brief relationship. She never told him she was pregnant. He moved across the country for work and figured she'd just ghosted him. He said he always wondered. Said he named every RPG character he made Ben, without knowing why. We've been catching up over the past year. He's not a Jedi, obviously, but he's a good man. Thoughtful. Weirdly like me. Last week, we watched Empire together again. This time, when Vader said, 'I am your father,' we both cracked up.